The great outdoors. Isn't that where we're supposed to be? Happy Halloween, by the way. Trudged through a field of mud and wet. I'm so grateful to the wellies. MacGyver's farting in the background. So if you do hear any noises, it's MacGyver, not me. It's what I love about animals. They just don't give a shit. If they want to fart, if they want to wee, if they want to shit, they're just going to do it. Anyway, today's video, okay, I want to talk about where I'm at. Now, I did an interview the other night, 3 hours long, and it was a good interview. Look at my Farrah Fawcett fringe going on. Shit, and the rest of my hair doesn't look like that, that's why I've got this on. 3 hours long, this interview was. And it was a very interesting interview. But I woke up the next morning feeling my soul was really undernourished. And look into the camera, Joe. And the reason why my soul felt really undernourished is because it's no longer where I'm at. And where is that? Trying to figure out the truth of this universe. Because simply, in my opinion, and I hold this belief strong, there is no truth.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth!
So I'll give you a super quick breakdown of what the interview is about. Sirius, and Sirius being the second sun and the thing that is worshipped by whoever they are, the controllers of this world, and how it influences whether humanity is devolutionized or evolves. Is devolutionized a word? I've absolutely no idea. But anyway, you know what I mean. De-evolved or evolved. So basically Sirius controls the magnetic forces. I think I'm paraphrasing here, but the strength of the magnetic forces of this planet, and how open our pineal glands are and how closed they are. And we are in what is called the Kali Yuga, which is the Dark Ages, and this is why humanity seems very unevolved right now. So it was a great interview, but I'm no longer there. Now, the interviewer mentioned a couple of, he mentioned a YouTube video, and he mentioned a program. And me being me, I went off and started going down those rabbit holes. And I thought to myself, what am I doing? I'm taking myself back to where I was and where I no longer want to be, because those rabbit holes serve no purpose. Yeah, sure, we can find out a half-truth about the universe, about where we are right now, but it will never be the absolute. It actually also took me back to why I stopped looking into all this stuff and stopped talking about it and stopped sharing it. There's a book I read a few years ago called Secret Societies and Psychological Warfare. And there was one sentence in that book that really stood out. It was called, "They control both sides of the narrative." Now, if we are of the belief that everything they put out in the media is the truth, then while we are giving all this information energy, we are manifesting it. I'm also of the belief these days that we are creating it all. So if we are absorbing this information, we are giving the egregores, which are developing, more and more energy, thus more and more power. Now, the universe, so many of us who watch these kinds of channels, not that I get a lot of views right now, but you know, many of us, we've heard of the axiom, as above, so below. The energy that we put out, we can influence the universe, and the universe influences us. So where I'm at now is the magical journey that I'm on. Magic is something that we are all capable of doing. And magic is simply improving ourselves and being the best versions of who we are. Now, when I did this interview, the interviewer said, or the interviewee, I'm the interviewer, the interviewed said, magic is just candles and crystals. No, it's not. Magic is developing the skills that have been lost through the distance, if we're going to take his theory, of Sirius, the pineal gland shrinking. Meditation and all these things that come along, if you go and watch my foundational video, all these things that are involved with becoming a magical practitioner are opening up the very pathways that we want to, that opening up the pathways of who we truly are. So from now on, going forwards, I'm keeping my nose out of things that doesn't concern me, and ultimately things that I cannot control, because there are things in this cosmos that I will never, ever, ever be able to control. And the only thing that I can control is myself and how I respond to the external influences and how I personally grow. So I'm spending a bit of time with these horses. They have another pile there, but they prefer this pile because it's haylage and that one's hay. And I'm going to read some of my book. Adios, guys.